Hello everyone, welcome back. I am going to go ahead and do a TwinFlame Soulmate update on this collective read here. So if you watched parts 1 and 2 of the reading, you will know it got a little intense, kind of tower feeling-ish, and I decided to go ahead and see what Spirit wants us to know in terms of any twin flame or soulmate that may be involved in this situation with you. Now you could also flip the energy, so it could be how your person feels or how you feel about the situation. So, Spirit, let's clarify, please. This Eight of Swords. Yep. The Chariot, Cancer. Spirit saying, are you the Cancer in this situation? Cancerian energy. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. King of Communication. Somebody in their emotions and their water energy, wanting and coming to communicate with you, potentially. Spirit, what else? On the Six of Pentacles. Oh, wow, y'all. If you watch those readings, you know I was mentioning the Three of Pentacles over and over again. Here it goes. Yeah, you're looking for somebody that you can build with, and it seems like whoever this person is that's in your sphere, they're seeing that as an opportunity as well. All right, Spirit, what about the Empress? Somebody trying to impress the Empress? Yeah. Giving us the hot take there. Four of Pentacles. Well, if somebody has a hot take, they're holding it close. They're not exactly divulging. So, if you are around somebody who's been kind of flirtatious or something, you might be like, okay, that's all good, but like, what are you really up to? Because it's just kind of like a little bit stagnant, a little bit withholding. Okay, so in an outcome sense, it might not be up to your energy level at the moment, Empress. And if that's the case, that could be not necessarily a divine masculine or soulmate or whatever, but more like a karmic energy. So I would advise, if that's you, if that's resonating, I would advise to go back and watch the reading, especially where I focus in on the Six of Pentacles and the kind of relationship that you want to make sure that you have going forward. And not only going forward, like this is saying, but it's like when people see you in that, right? They're going to see your abundance, but like that doesn't mean that you have to give to everybody like on the street, okay? They can experience abundance in many ways, and part of that is creating it for yourself, okay? So, clarify further, please, Spirit. Oh, wow, jeez. The Seven of Cups here, please, for this collective. Underneath the Chariot. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you got your bag. Maybe that's why this person's attracted to you. They see you as an optimal choice. right? We're picking and choosing, right? 8 of Cups, right? On top of the 8 of Cups, underneath, what did we start with? The 8 of Swords. Talk about the thinking man. So, if you're somebody who's been, what would I say, mulling your decisions over, taking your time to decide what you want, this might be you here. This 88, okay? And you have another 8. Okay, that makes 4 8s total so far through this reading, because there's one in the in the outcome. So again, the number 8 is significant to you. Again, symbol for infinity. You might want to go back and watch either parts of that reading to see what resonates with you. And if it doesn't, it may not be your message. Don't sweat it. So not everybody's in a twin flame, soulmate, partnership, whatever, okay? I'm just reading the energy that's presented to me in these cards. So, you know, lots of other readers out there that might have a reading that resonates a little bit more clearly if by chance this one is not yours. So 3 of Swords, Page of Swords. So I feel like some communication is going to take place here. I feel like somebody's going to attempt to smooth things over, especially in regards to this Devil energy here. And I feel like this is somebody saying, like, I don't want you to feel binded or bound. Okay, so we'll see. Let's clarify, Spirit, please. More Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Could be a little social media stalking. I mean, you know, we're in modern times, right? Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, somebody coming to say, this is, I'm planting a seed that's going to be able to grow, okay, and see what's going to develop. Not something that's like buried here underground in this weird, like, you can't navigate away from it, you know, unless you drag this giant monument of garbage, hot flaming garbage around, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, remember like the meme, like the dumpster fire meme, right? It's like, I'm done with your dumpster fire, okay, and I'm ready for something a little bit simpler. Yeah, a little bit more in touch with nature, you know, something a little bit more practical, right? Okay. And, you know, that's this 3 of Pentacles up here. You know, that's the ideal, again, that 3 was coming out with, you know, the 3 is the Empress, too. So I feel like whoever this is potentially, I want to say, cutting through the crap, okay, to reflect to you what they see, okay, you know, what they see versus only what you see out of the situation, okay? So, and I feel like that's kind of like this, like, and you might be leaning on some wisdom, some guides, you know, this could even be, you know, somebody who was, you know, used to be influential in your life or something, and maybe they used to tell you something and you're like thinking about that, okay? I heard before you go to sleep at night also. So maybe you have some kind of meditation practice or something that helps you wind down in the evening. I have some meditation music on the television via YouTube actually right now. It's it might be one for dogs, but since I do have a pet, but It's very similar to some of the other ones, the resonances and things, the chakra healings and alignments and meditations. So anyway, because I do like to listen to music, but sometimes just you know, something a little less involved. So we can focus in here like they're doing with this Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like regardless of what's being said right now, somebody is focusing in on you because they see you working hard. Like, again, that matches up with this Three of Pentacles, okay? So, you know, maybe this person is seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles here because you have what it takes to get going. Now, what do they have going, right? Okay. You know what? I actually mentioned this in the last reading, the Nine of Swords, and then here it is, right? Self-fulfilling prophecy. I feel like you may have spent some time going over some things, okay, in your head, and you're just not at a stage of worry anymore. You're at a stage of focusing in and leaning into what you have, okay? So I feel like what this Nine of Swords is more about, like, did somebody miss their chance to kind of work with you because they recognized too late in the process who you truly are, right? Because there was all this kind of snaky type energy going around. So, you know, only you will know if this is your story, right? Yeah. So that might be part of this King of Swords communication. That's wanting to take place, but I feel like whoever this is, they're definitely worried that it's not going well. You know. And, you know, in one of my other readings, I also said, you know, in a similar kind of situation, sometimes it's, you know, too bad, so sad, right? Maybe they should have behaved better, right? You know, that just because somebody feels bad about something doesn't mean that you then have to, like, continue any kind of relationship, you know, especially if there was some kind of, you know, but I don't want to get too deep into that, really. That's not what this read's about. And it might not even go that deep either, because part of the Nine of Swords too is like, so part of the reason I even did parts 1 and 2 reading is because the energy was just kind of feeling ick and heavy. And sometimes this Nine of Swords is things that we make up in our mind. And here we go. Okay, now it's making sense. This is why I had to do the TwinFlame Soulmate update. Okay, so this is where the collective started off with the Eight of Swords. And here's their person in the Nine of Swords. What a pair, right? Now you get it. If you watch tarot, you get it. If you know. Oh boy. Anyway, so maybe collective. This is you or your person, a Cancer. Okay, have that in their chart. That you could be their Queen of Pentacles. You could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, also, or them. Potentially male or female energy. You could flip the energies, okay? Let's clarify quickly here the 8 of Pentacles. Actually, excuse me, I need to. Okay, sorry about that. All right. I only have 2 cards left anyway. Let's clarify now the 8 of Pentacles. Under this Empress and 4 of Pentacles, please, for the collective spirit. My light just seems too bright right now, sorry. 5 of Cups. Ooh. The party that never happened theme, right? If you've watched my readings, okay. So, again, if somebody felt like entitled, okay, to your abundance as the Empress, and they're feeling kind of shut out, like you closed them off, okay. You know, because they might be saying like, well, why don't they want to work with me, right? Like, they might be over here crying over spilled milk. This could be also, say, your person crying over something else, right? And not realizing that, you know, potentially they kind of left this behind, right? But you don't care. Right, but that doesn't mean don't stop looking for opportunities, and that's what the page is here for, the Page of Pentacles, okay? So we're going to clarify that for the collective as well, please. You know, it's like, I feel like that's just like the tiniest bit too dark, you know? One day I'm going to get this lighting just the way I want it. But, you know, also the candles were still burning after I did the initial read, and it's been several hours actually, so I've let these cards kind of sit and like that whole thing kind of air out a little bit. And since the candles were still going, and even this one, especially since it was like towards the end, I thought that was a sign that I should go ahead and do this reading. So, Spirit, what is else to clarify on this Page of Pentacles, please, for the collective? Whoa, Queen of Swords. Yeah, so if the King of Swords is coming to talk to you, you're gonna have some matching energy with the Queen of Swords. You know, I did a reading the other day where it came out with the King and the Queen of Pentacles were the mirror, and also the mirror happened to come out here in the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, you're nobody's second option. That's what you're, you know, if somebody, you know, is ever offering you something, you're like, well, I know how to make things grow with abundance and love, right? So it better be something good. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that allows me to maintain, you know, what I want to express here to the world, which is this Empress energy, okay? So, but if somebody like doesn't have access to you again, and if you reject like whatever, like say offer somebody kind of comes at you with, they might see you as kind of cold and uncaring because, you know, well, hey, why isn't she, you know what I mean? But it's like the Queen of Swords is like, that's, you know, the Queen of Swords is not, she's sitting on her throne. She's not running around, you know, after the pages here, okay? Like, gallant effort, looks great, right? Like, you know, it's kind of like on Shark Tank, right? Like how they all come out, like, hey, look at my idea, this is so awesome, right? Well, you know, not every, you know, mogul there is like jumping on it. Some of them are like, you know, they give their little advice, their 2 cents. They're like, hey, that sounds great. You know, maybe you can try doing this and this, but, you know, maybe for me right now, it's not the right offer. Okay. And that's the thing with the King of Swords here too. it's not just about being closed off. It's also about communicating. Okay, so, and remember, this happened here. This, and and if you watch the first part of the read, you know, it was like about shouting where you're going. Okay, so I feel like potentially too, for somebody's like, hey, I don't want you to go somewhere. Or I want you to go with me, or you know what I mean? So, all right, take that for what it's worth. Let's get a Moonology card here to tap off this TwinFlame Soulmate update on this particular spread, where we had the Capricorn, we have Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here with the air signs, the Empress, King and Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, also the Knight of Pentacles. So, you know, a lot of strong characters here where, again, go back and watch that reading, and like even where it's titled, it was like conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. I think there is some kind of eclipse coming up. I have not paid attention exactly to when, but some astrologers have been talking about it anyway. Conclusions within reach. Okay, so you know, the answers you seek are within you. You know, trusting your path, right? This came out. Conclusions within reach, because when you communicate clearly, as clear as you see the sword, then you're able to make decisions, and then you get out of this, you know, see, where it's like, I can't quite see to make the decision, right? So where it's like this night blindness here. And I feel like collective, for some of you, this is affecting, it's you who this is affecting. Okay. You know, you can't see the forest through the trees or whatever. For the trees, through the trees, over the river, through the woods. Where we going? Where we going? And, you know, first card, the strongest. Emotions are running high. Yeah. Part of the reason I did this read is because the energy was kind of a little wonky, and I just thought I just need to talk about this, see what's going on, dip in, okay? And, you know, here we are. Now, again, first card, the strongest, Chariot. That's some moon energy, right? All right. Because, and this is sometimes how Cancer feels, right? Like you're bound by this outer shell, but really you're swimming in this water. So you feel so connected with the emotions, but it's like you feel limited by what you can express. But the Chariot is here opening you up, taking you out of this water, putting you on land, right? Giving you guides that have wings, you know? All right. Have faith in your dreams. This is actually kind of what the moon looks like out there right now. So, get outside. Starting to feel a little nicer out there. Anyway, I hope this helped somebody. This has been your TwinFlame Soulmate update. So please manifest wisely and blow out your candles, as I will be before the evening is over. Good night.